As an actor who's been acting for 15 years professionally, this is the number one thing I would say to myself if I had the chance to go back in time. Do not wait for your reel footage from directors you've worked with. I know you're thinking right now, I need a reel to get to the next level. I need a reel to get a new agent. I need a reel to advance. Yes, you do. But you do not need to wait for footage. Spoiler alert, you ain't getting the footage back. And if you do get the footage back, you should just assume the footage is not gonna be great. You should assume that because you don't wanna say, I'm gonna get that footage back maybe in a couple months. They said it'll be done in a couple months. It usually never, ever goes according to plan. It's usually very much delayed. And typically, because you do not have say or control over the final cut, a lot of times they're cutting away from you a lot. And you'll hear agents and casting directors, managers say, you can't use this footage because it's not on you enough. And you'll be like, I waited a year for this footage and now I can't even use it. So the acting that you do, which may be great in its own take, does not show up in the final cut. So you've just wasted a year waiting on some footage. Don't do that. If you're hounding a director for footage, it's just gonna annoy them. You're entitled to it. There's nothing wrong with asking for it or getting an update, but I'm just being honest with you. Most directors are gonna be like, they're already frustrated by the fact that the film is really difficult to make, taking forever, longer than they wanted it to take, and now an actor's asking for footage. And a lot of times an actor will ask for their takes. They don't want to give that to you because it's not color graded, there's no sound mix, and it's not picture locked. So they don't really want to send off their movie before it's released so that you can like advertise and market a film that's not finished, which reflects poorly on their reputation as filmmakers. So don't even wait for the footage. If you get great footage and it's really good, that's just bonus. But you as an actor, do this instead. Take agency over your career. Number one advice I would give myself, get really good at acting. And if you've done that, prove it. I'm sitting here right now. I've got a phone set up. I'm shooting this video, right? It's in the perfect orientation. It's landscape. You can see me, you can hear me. Now, what I would change is I would not make the background books and stuff like that. I would make the background just blank. But then I would pick someone who's an actor. I would put a scene partner here and I would work with them on a scene that we've worked on. Maybe I'm doing a speech, but give them permission to react and respond to you and really react and respond and try to get something out of them. If you know how to act, you know how to do this stuff. If you don't, you need to get training, because the worst thing to do is to act poorly and prove to people that you are bad. Why isn't anybody casting me? Why am I getting no callbacks? It's because you've proven that you're not good. Get really good at acting and prove it with a tape you can shoot on your own. You could get this done today. And I encourage you to even improvise. Improvise, give a little scenario. How do we know each other? Define a relationship. Give that person something that they're trying to get from you, and then give yourself something you're trying to do despite what they're doing. But do it with reality. The best acting is convincing acting, believable acting, truthful acting. If you know how to truthfully act, you can have a reel today. Great acting, proven, is gonna bump you to the top of the list and increase your odds for getting a response. I wish someone would have told me this. I wasted years waiting for footage that ended up being mediocre at best. Sometimes the film never even got completed, and sometimes the filmmaker just ignored me altogether. But none of this matters if you don't know how to act. If you need to learn how to act and you wanna be serious about getting better, train with me one-on-one. I train actors all over the world via Zoom, one-on-one training. If you want a free consultation, email actorslab@anytownpictures.com. I'd love to listen to what your goals are and struggles that you've been having. I can show you what I teach, but I can actually help you get to the next level in your career. If you want 85% off of a mini course that I made called How to Act Truthfully in Less Than an Hour, which covers 9 tools of acting in 7 videos, it's available, but it's going to be discontinued very soon. Get it right now before it's gone forever. It's helped over 1,000 actors. I hope it helps. I hope this video helped, and subscribe for more acting tips like this one.